I'm Chris Borrett. I help business owners make a lot more money, work a lot less hours, and have even a better life than the one they dreamed of when they first went into business.
Can the right attitude help us have the right life? The right attitude can be related to the right way of listening. And this can give us a clue. Right listening can help us with the right attitude. And with the right attitude, we can have the right life. There are three types of listening: intellectual listening, emotional listening, such as with music, and the third type of listening is one of deep and total absorption. For this vlog, we will stick to the first type of listening as an example. This happens only because we are so identified with the mind that we think we are the mind. With this first type of listening, it's not possible to have the right attitude about anything, because it is all mind-orientated, goal-oriented or result-oriented, and we're usually just waiting for the other to finish so we can say what we want to say. How can this possibly help us with the right life? Because it is clearly the wrong attitude. Our whole life is around achieving what the mind thinks will give us pleasure and how it can avoid pain. Because of this identification with the mind and its mechanism, it's one of the major causes, if not the only cause, of all our suffering. Once we learn to disidentify with the thoughts that pass on the screen of the mind, like leaves floating down the river, there will be more clarity, and things that bothered us before lose their significance and power over us. As we learn to not be so identified with what our mind and thoughts dish up to us, we will slowly develop the right attitude that will also help us to make better decisions, have less regrets, and have the right life that fulfills us. In the beginning, it is difficult to acknowledge that all our problems have been related to the compulsive workings of our own mind. But with this understanding comes the right attitude, and with that, the right life follows as a shadow. Too often we're quick to lay the blame for our troubles onto somebody else or some life situation and event, so we don't have to take responsibility for those troubles we encounter and to the way we react to them. If we were only to see that in many instances the cause has often been as a result of our own motives and selfish ambitions. We can have distance from the mind through watchfulness and observation, sometimes called witnessing, and every effort needs to be taken to do that, because when we can, we will have the right life. When we become identified with the mind, we not only lose our own freedom, we remain in misery. When we remain in misery, it's not possible to have the right life, is it? Unless we can get free of the mind, we will always be in some subtle slavery, and the mind will be the master. When we get free, then the mind can be a faithful servant, not a dictatorial master. And we can only get free by having the right attitude in the first place.
Thanks for watching or listening. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more videos like this one.